Your husband will stop spending more time outside in the beer parlor or with his friends and will spend more time with you whenever you make this recipe for him. The first thing you want to begin by doing is by cooking your goat's head and your goat's leg. You can use cow foot, that is best, but for this one I'm using goat's head and goat leg. I'm going to season with some onion, seasoning cube and some salt. Add in some water, then allow this to steam for about 10 minutes. I was actually joking about the husband part, but still yet it is what it is in some African homes. After about 10 minutes, I'm going to check on this, and this was about 20% cooked. I'm just going to give it a quick stir, add in enough water that will be enough to cook this. Then if you are using cow foot or cow head, then I strongly advise you cook for about 45 minutes to 1 hour or until it is softened. You also want to introduce the goat brain. I'm going to put this goat brain just inside the pot. Then I'm going to allow it to cook together with the remaining goat's meat till it is completely cooked. Once the meat is well cooked, then you want to take out the goat brain and set that aside. Then I checked if the meat was well cooked, properly cooked, by piercing a fork through it, and it was proper, it was well cooked at this point. I took out the meat, set it aside. Then you want to save the meat stock for later. You can also use it for this recipe, but I actually forgot. I went to keep it in the freezer for another recipe. For the goat's brain, you want to mash it up like this or just keep it till you need it. I also use some black potash for this. What you basically want to do with the potash is that you want to add about 1.5 spoons to a bowl, add in some room temperature water, mix, allow it to settle. Then you use the on top part and throw away the sediment what's settled at the base, because that's basically sand. Then you want to set aside the liquid parts for use later. In this mortar, as you can see, I have about a handful and half of crayfish. Then I have some onion. Then I have some peppers. You can use peppers as much as you can tolerate. Then I'm going to pound. While pounding, you want to add in about 2 leaves of utazi. Then continue pounding. And you can use your blender for this, but I prefer to use mortar for this because it makes it more local. Once it is looking like this, then you want to add in some palm oil, just a little at a time. Then you want to begin rolling it as I am doing. Don't pound again, just be rolling it. Keep on rolling till you notice that the oil has changed from red to yellow. Then once that has changed, you want to add in the goat brain. Then you want to continue rolling, mixing well to combine. You want to mix like this for the next 15 minutes non-stop. Just keep on mixing because you need this to have a great outcome. You only need salt to season this. You don't need any seasoning cube, you don't need curry, you don't need thyme, just salt. Add it in and continue mixing. At this point, you want to begin introducing your potash, your dissolved potash. Keep on adding it in bit by bit, and you'll notice that the color will become brighter as you add it in. Just keep on adding. Added everything actually. Then you continue mixing well. Then at this point, you want to introduce your protein which you've cooked earlier on. Add it in and add in your ugba. People don't use ugba, but adding ugba to this actually elevates everything. I added in some ugba to this, then I mix everything to combine. Just make sure everything is well coated because the heat is going to complete everything. Still watching to this point, then what are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button and like this video. Then I'm going to transfer this into a dry pot, place it on the heat, then I'll put the heat on medium to low heat, then I'll start cooking. If you are the type of person that likes your NKWOBI to be very runny, not too dry like this, then you add in hot water, very hot water, and continue cooking till you achieve your desired consistency. But make sure you add the water bit by bit, not everything at once. Then you want to serve this with some onion, then with your beer by the side. I don't take alcohol, oh, so I just actually just ate only one because I'm not a fan of NKWOBI, but everyone that ate this really liked it and it was really amazing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Please do not forget to check out my other recipes, help those videos grow as well, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.